Alright, in the last video we created a multi-camera sequence using going by dropping our footage in here and right clicking and saying nest and saying and then right clicking again saying multi-camera enable, and then coming over to click our button and create the multi-camera. Well, let me show you another way. You can actually set this all up in one quick step. Now that we know how a multi-camera sequence is set up, let's go ahead and do that in one quick step. And this is pretty cool. So in my project panel over here on my left, I'm going to select my clips. Hold on, Control, and just select my clips. Right click, and I can say create multi-camera source sequence. So you can also find that in clip. So again, select only your video clips, right click and say create multi-camera source sequence, or come up to clip and say create multi-camera source sequence, and we'll click on that. And here we go, we've got this bin that came up, and let's take a look. We've got video and clip name, video clip name, and custom, or audio clip name and custom. So we're going to do that. So video clip name plus multicam, that's fine. Synchronize point, we want to synchronize the in points, the out points. Time code, if we'd grab that. Sound time code, if we grab that. We're just going to grab audio channel 1, just like we did before. Actually, we'll do audio, audio channel 1 doesn't have audio from before, so we can audio channel 2, that would help. And then sequence preset is automatic, that's fine. It's going to automatically create our sequence preset, or we can come down here. We know we want AVC HD 1080p, so let's go through all of this. There it is, AVC HD 1080p square pixel, 24 frames a second. That's what I wanted. And we're not going to offset anything. We're not going to change anything there. Let's go ahead and keep everything the same and click OK. So now it's creating your multi-camera sequence, syncing your footage, and then creating your sequence together. So it's creating your multicam, creating your sequence, and syncing all at the same time. Now, I am anticipating we will get an error with camera 1 because camera 1 does not have any audio. So we'll see what happens in just a second with that. Yes, it just as I expected. Could not synchronize one or more clips in the current selection because a match could not be found. Yes, it doesn't have any audio. It couldn't match anything. But look what it did over here. Let's take a look. So if I minimize some of this stuff, we've got A11. That's the name of one of my clips. I double click on it. Oh look, 1, 2. Let's see here. How to MC. Let's close out some stuff and see what we've got. So I've opened up the multi-camera sequence, and it's a little tricky when it opens up. Now, to get it to open up, it's a little tricky. You have to actually right click on the multi-camera sequence and say open in timeline, and then it would actually let you go inside your multi-camera sequence. It's a little tricky to get there, but let's take a look and see what happens. As you can see, I had 3 cameras. It's only showing 2, so it totally ignored my third camera. So I'm gonna have to bring my third camera in, which is this one right here, 63 MTS, and we'll bring it in here. There we go. And I'll have to sync these manually, so let's take a look. I already have my markers from before. There we go. So I had my markers from before, so that's how I could actually do that, and I was good to go there. Now I'll close this out, jump back over here, and this is of course not the clip that I want, but if I double click this, or just say bring it over here, there we go. There's our timeline, and there is our multicam, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3, just like that. So now we're able to edit and things like that. So it's nice to have the option of selecting our clips, selecting our clips like this, and then right clicking or going up to clip and saying create multicam source sequence and doing this. The nuisance that this does bring us is that first off, it was kind of tricky to open this to edit later. So we're gonna have to color match all of our footage, right? So to open a multicam source sequence, you have to right click on it and then say open in timeline. And then, and only then if you have clips that don't sync, it just ignores it. So then you have to go in here, right click, open it up manually, find it, bring it in like I just did, and then sync them that way. So it was a little bit annoying. I like doing it the other way. I can see the benefits of doing it this way. I wanted to show you this is another way of setting up your multi-camera sequence and getting your project off the ground real quickly.